Good morning, gang. Happy Saturday. I thought I'd start your weekend with some good news. Yeah, believe it or not, there actually is some, depending on who you talk to, whether it's good or not. For the last, oh God, a couple of decades, but primarily in the last 2 years, 3 years maybe, a lot of the talk has been about a great reset. Klaus Schwab, the World Economic Forum, the meetings in Davos, et cetera, et cetera. And all the global elites who are basically trying to fundamentally change the world, okay? From the Green New Deal to Build Back Better to all the green energy programs around the world to the Greta Thunbergs to, Al Gore and John Kerry and all these people trying to fundamentally change everything, okay? Which, again, if you read my link that I put up the other day about what NASA said, it's all BS. Okay. Not that we didn't know that. Most of us have debunked all this crap many times. Okay. And the only scientists who are on board with the uh, weather is, all the science fiction scientists, the ones that are in the back pocket, the ones that are being blackmailed by somebody. Okay. Well, if you've paid attention to what's been going on politically with the elites in the last week, I guess, if you will, Davos is getting kicked in the cojones left and right. The people of the world want nothing to do with this. It's not just us. It's not just, conservatives in the United States. It's however you want it. It's I don't want to use the term conservatives, but it kind of is. It's people around the world that want to keep their national identity, that want to keep their traditions, that want to keep their independence, are saying hell no to all these elitists. Okay? Now, we started out, we all know the story on Sri Lanka and Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who was the president who, in all his strength, chickened out and hopped a flight in the middle of the night to the Maldives to escape the people. Okay, now what was going on in Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka was a relatively wealthy country by Asian standards, and they decided to completely flip a switch and go to green energy, and all of a sudden they have no electricity and no food, and the currency's collapsing, et cetera, et cetera. The people got pissed. Okay, it's like, why did you come in and destroy everything we had? Okay, that the people have worked for. So that was the first one. Then you get Boris Johnson, who resigns this week. Now, the news has it that, all the scandals and everything in the Tory party in Great Britain have caused his demise. Very possible. Okay. I'm also betting there's a lot of the no confidence from the people that is, because Boris Johnson's a rhino. Okay. As much as he wanted to call himself a conservative, the conservatives in Great Britain want nothing to do with him. All right. Kind of like all of us and Mitch McConnell. So then you get into the next one, and this one happened yesterday. Okay. The Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi has tendered his resignation. This one kicks Davos in the cojones real hard, okay, because Draghi was a hand-picked Klaus Schwab, George Soros type, put in politics and to usher in all the World Economic Forum's Great Reset stuff. Okay. So now he's out. We're looking at what is going on in the elections here in the U.S. in, what, 3 months now, 2.5 months. And the Green New Deal people are, Build Back Better people are gone, all right? If you want to look at who's saving the world, Joe Manchin. And it's going to be interesting. I wonder if Joe Manchin is actually trying to posture for a potential 2024 run against Biden as a moderate Democrat, which is very possible, okay? Because he'd probably get some Republican votes too, all right? Because he actually has done good things. Again, Schumer tried to run by the whole new, what is it, Save America plan or whatever the hell, the $1.9 trillion thing, and Manchin said, nope. And that killed everything. And, the Democrats are like, oh my God, we're not going to get this done. What's he doing? We're flabbergasted. We're completely shell-shocked that this happened. It's stupid, and he knows it. He's not towing the party line. So you're seeing the world, and there's more dominoes to fall, guys. You can pretty much guarantee that in politics, that all these Klaus Schwab, George Soros type appointees, because God knows we can't say they're elected, politicians are getting pushed to the side by the people. The people of the world have had enough. And that's a good thing for all of us, because maybe there is some light at the end of the tunnel. In Sri Lanka, in Great Britain, in Italy, in the United States, who knows where next, okay? China's in trouble. Pick one. Not that China's going to flip from communist. As you all know, you don't shoot your way out, or I'm sorry, you don't vote your way out of communism, all right? So that would take a war. But the good news is that the globalism and the idea of we're a one world happy people, I'm an earthling, okay, is falling apart, okay? That the people of the world, wherever they are, okay, want to maintain their identities. The politicians, the globalists, are falling by the wayside. And it starts slow, always does. And it's like a snowball, and it'll pick up speed. But when you're starting to look at these fall, and we get, Sri Lanka's not a big country. Italy's a little bigger, okay? Great Britain, again, like I said, not necessarily because of globalism policies, but you can pretty much read between the lines and figure that's pushing Boris Johnson out. You're going to see more. Olaf Scholz in Germany is already under pressure. The people of the world are seeing the crises. Look at Europe. The people of the world are seeing, or the people of Europe are seeing the energy crisis they're having, and they know what it's about. As much as the media around the world and the politicians are trying to say, it's because of Russian gas, it's because of Russian gas. It's part of it, sure. It's not all of it. The primary reason is because we want to flip to renewable energy. Because the people are starting to look going, why don't we have coal? Why don't we have nuclear? Why don't we have hydroelectric? Gee, did the sun and wind not do what you said it was going to do? That's the problem. Is, people don't, you get comfortable, or people get comfortable. I'm not saying you. People get the electricity turns on every time I hit the switch. I don't think about it until the electricity doesn't turn on, and then you want to know why, okay? Instantly. Think about any time the power goes out around your house. Was there a storm? Did a transformer blow? Did somebody cut a line in the ground? Did a car hit a pole? I mean, that's your first, what happened? And the Europeans are seeing it now, and the Americans are seeing it now, and the Aussies are seeing it now, and the Asians are seeing it now, and everybody's seeing it and going, what happened? And the collective answer is Davos. And the people are starting to go, no, sorry, I'm Italian, I'm Spanish, I'm Azerbaijani, I'm Bolivian, I'm Australian, I'm Zimbabwean, I'm American, I'm Canadian. I may be an earthling, but that ain't what defines me. And that is a good thing. And that might be where we're heading. The world is waking up. Not woke, awake.